I'm Britton, and today I'm going to walk you through my 2016 Kawasaki ZX6R stunt build. So I run converter bars, and that's because I like to have my bars set to my preference. Now these things you can run up or down, you got a lot of adjustability there, and then you can also change the degree of the bar there, and then this bar will rotate inside this clamp. It's kind of hard to see from that angle. But it rotates inside the clamp, and then this clamp itself, the main clamp that goes around the fork, rotates as well. So you have plenty of adjustability, you can suit your rider preference, and have a great time riding and enjoy it. So for handbrake, I run the Brembo 16mm RCS Clutch Master. I use this because it faces the right side up, and it's not like the ordinary front brake master, which would be upside down on the opposite side of the bike. So here's the NDC handbrake bracket that I run. It's got the 4-piston handbrake caliper, the 2-piston foot brake caliper, and you can adjust that from the spacers here and this bracket here, depending on what size rotor you run. So these are the Core Moto custom brake lines that we have made. We can tailor them to any color combo that you like. These have adjustable radius on them. You can rotate them to whatever position they need to be in. And just a really cool look and a really great working brake line. This is a new PMC triple. As you can see, it's cut out for maximum weight savings, and it's got a remote reservoir that's bolted onto the front, and that just cleans the whole look of the bike up. We carry these here at No Limit Motorsports as well. This is my Impact Tech Easy Pull 1-finger clutch lever. It makes the clutch so easy to pull that you can use one finger while the other finger is working the handbrake. This is the Impact Tech crash cage. This is built for punishment. When you drop your bike, you want to be able to pick it back up and make sure you can get back out and riding again. It's got 2 different areas of impact, and then it's got some tie-in here to keep the thing rigid. Here we have the Graves full carbon exhaust, which not only provides great sound, but really, really good power down low, and that's where it counts for stunt riders. Here we have the Vortex fully adjustable rear set. You can adjust these rear sets up, back, down, or forward to wherever you like. Also have really good grip, and they have a pivoting pedal there, so it won't break off if you hit the ground. This subcage is brand new for me. It's fully adjustable, CNC'd aluminum subcage, and this is from a company called This Side Up out of Russia. I ordinarily would run the RSC subcage, but I wanted an adjustable option for myself as well as my customers. Here we have a 60-tooth Vortex rear sprocket. It's aluminum for weight savings. We also have the EK 520 chain, which is another thing that's very important, reciprocating weight. I run Marchesini wheels on all of my bikes for weight savings, and they're really, really cool looking wheels. This here is a 10-spoke. They have a couple different designs, but I kind of prefer the 10-spoke, and I've been running that for a lot of years now. So here we have Shock Socks. It's a newer product that I've been running, and what it basically does is it helps keep the dust off the fork leg and helps keep from blowing fork seals. This is the No Limit reinforced subframe. We developed this here in-house in about 2009, and a lot of people are knocking them off, but this is the real deal. It's aluminum reinforced from the factory subframe, and it's just the rear tail piece. So it's not a full steel subframe that's going to break your mainframe or anything like that. It's only reinforced from the back part of the tail section out back. These are our switches done here in-house at No Limit Motorsports. We've got ignition, and then we've got the start switch to start the bike. I run dual radiator fans to provide the cooling that the bike needs, along with Graveyard Customs radiator fan cage. So this is my HT Moto Freestyle seat. It's got the build-up for sit-down no-handed circles. It's got the foothold for doing foot in the seat circles. It's got the build-up for that as well. And then the front seat is built up on the side for seat standers, and then you can also rest your feet on this back build-up. But the main concept here is to do sit-down no-handed circles. It pushes you closer to the gas tank area of the bike and allows you to let go of the bars without sliding back off the bike. This is my Freestyle Tank. We do this here in-house at No Limit Motorsports. We cut the lid off and then we bring it down so it's a nice comfortable seat. A lot of people have tire questions, My preference is the Dunlop Q3. I run about 30 PSI in the front and about 35 to 40 PSI in the rear, depending on if the tire is broken in or not. Here you see the ODI bar ends that I run. Inevitably, when you hit the ground, the bar is going to smack, and this protects it from getting damaged. So here you see the HT Moto grip for high chair wheelies. You see the NDC block-off plates to remove the mirrors, and you see the windscreen cut that we do here exclusively at No Limit to give you better clearance. So just as important as protecting your bike is protecting your body when you're on the bike. So in the gear department, I prefer the Overlord primary jacket, which is textile, really breathable, allows you to have a lot of movement, and has D3O armor, so that provides a lot of protection if you do hit the ground. Moving on from there, I run the Airframe Pro carbon helmet, which is usually all painted up to my sponsor's likings and has all the graphics on them, but really light helmet, has a lot of movement. It's got the speed hump there cut out, so you have a lot of range when you're looking up and in different directions, especially for like doing stoppies. They come with a clear visor or a tinted visor. You can also add mirrored visors, which I run. Provides a lot of sun protection onto my hands. I got to have good movement and feeling in my hands, so therefore I run the Overlord glove. Really comfortable glove, breathable, a lot of movement, a lot of feel in the bars. And for my pants, I run the Hooligan denim, which is triple stitched. It's got aramid panels inserted inside and Kevlar protection. When you hit the ground and slide, you want to keep your pants on and your pants in one piece. That's why I run the Icon Hooligan denim. Thanks for watching my 2016 Kawasaki ZX6 build. Hopefully this video gave you a lot of answers to the questions that you guys have for me, and until next time, ride safe and wear your gear. Peace.